A poignant portrait of parenthood and redemption. Sarkeet. Review. Sarkeet, directed by Thamar KV, is an emotionally resonant Malayalam film that courageously explores the intricacies of parenting a neurodivergent child, the quiet struggles of migrant workers, and the unexpected ways in which different lives intersect. Set against the stark yet emotionally textured backdrop of the UAE, the film unfolds a deeply personal narrative that is at once heartbreaking and hopeful, powered by nuanced performances and honest storytelling. The story primarily revolves around two parallel lives. Balu, Deepak Parambal, and Steffi Divyaprabha, a couple working in Dubai, are the parents of Jeffron, a 7-year-old boy diagnosed with ADHD. With both parents tied up in demanding jobs, Jeffron is often left alone in their apartment, sparking concern and highlighting the painful reality of many migrant families who are forced to juggle survival and responsibility. The boy's condition is delicately portrayed, not exaggerated for effect, but shown through small, powerful moments that communicate his inner world. His behavior, filled with bursts of energy, isolation, and yearning, becomes a quiet cry for attention and understanding in a world that often lacks the time or awareness to listen. Running parallel is the story of Amir, played by Saif Ali in what is arguably one of his most mature performances to date. Amir is a jobless expat whose visa is close to expiry. He is desperate, not just for a job, but for dignity. When he crosses paths with Jeffron under unusual circumstances, the film subtly transitions from being a stark domestic drama to an emotionally rich journey of connection and redemption. The decision Amir makes, and the consequences of that decision, bind the narratives of all three characters and give the story its heart. Saif Ali's portrayal of Amir is remarkably restrained yet powerful. There is a depth to his pain and quietness in his desperation that feels raw and grounded. Deepak Parambal and Divyaprabha are equally compelling as parents who love deeply but are emotionally stretched to their limits. Their performances are full of subtleties, stolen glances, tired sighs, brief exchanges, that speak volumes. However, it is young Orhan Haider, playing Jeffron, who becomes the emotional core of the film. His performance is deeply affecting, capturing the restlessness, confusion, and vulnerability of a child battling for space in a world that rarely stops for him. Director Thamar KV handles this emotional minefield with admirable sensitivity. After his well-received debut, 1001 Nunakal, Thamar proves once again that he is a filmmaker who believes in showing rather than telling. The script is understated, the emotions are real, and the film never panders to melodrama. The strength of Sarkeet lies in its silences and quiet observations of life. Govind Vasantha's music is sparse and evocative, underlining emotions without overwhelming them. Ayaz Hassan's cinematography perfectly captures the sterile, claustrophobic interiors of city apartments and the vast emotional distances they hide. Thematically, the film sheds light on neurodivergence with commendable care, steering clear of stereotypes and instead portraying Jeffron as a child struggling to be seen. At the same time, it shows the often ignored psychological burden borne by migrants who are far from home and forced to make hard decisions in isolation. While a slightly deeper exploration of Amir's backstory and the broader migrant experience might have added more layers, Sarkeet succeeds in what it sets out to do: tell a human story that connects. It is a touching reminder that sometimes redemption comes from unexpected connections, and healing is possible when people take the time to understand one another. Sarkeet is not just a film, it is an emotional experience that lingers. With stellar performances and a sincere approach to difficult subjects, it delivers a heartfelt cinematic journey. It is a must-watch for anyone who values quiet, powerful storytelling with a soul.
Hope you like the video. See you with another interesting video. Bye then, signing off from Black and Blank.